Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure for me to present Ms. Carol Moreno. She's in B2 level, and this is her interview. Ms. Carol, introduce yourself, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Carol Moreno. I am on the B2 level, and it's a pleasure to be here. As a future student of the Korean language pedagogy career, I want to talk about a very important topic for society and for my future profession: the impact of technology on education and child development. Nowadays, technology is not an option. It is part of our daily lives. In fact, from a very young age, children start using tablets, cell phones, or any electronic devices. According to studies, many first school children spend more than 1 hour a day in front of a screen. Therefore, to make use of this tool, we need to understand both its advantages and disadvantages. First of all, technology allows each child to learn at their own pace. Secondly, applications with songs, stories, and games help children learn in a fun and interactive way. Finally, educational games can develop creativity, attention, and even critical thinking. Some disadvantages are: excessive use can affect children's physical and mental health. It reduces outdoor playtime, which is very important for their development. And also, it can cause sleep problems, difficulty concentrating, and can cause vision issues. Social and emotional impact. To make good use of this tool, it's important that we know some difference that exists in real life and digital life. Spending too much time in front of a screen reduces interaction with other people, which is very important for their development. Inappropriate content. Without supervision, children may see things that are not appropriate for their age, so it's very important that adults take control of this. To reduce the negative effects of technology, there are some recommendations we can follow. First, set screen time limits. Parents should control how much time children spend with devices to avoid addiction. Second, encourage outdoor playtime. Going outside, playing sport, or spending time in nature improves both physical and emotional health. And finally, use technology for learning. Encourage children to use devices for encourage your knowledge, not only for entertainment. To sum up, technology has a significant impact on education and child development. It can be a powerful tool if we use it correctly, by teaching children to use technology wisely. We help them become healthy and responsible. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, Carol, thank you so much for your explanation. I have some questions to you according to your topic. First of all, tell me, why did you decide this topic?
I decided this topic because for me it's very interesting. It's very interesting It's very interesting for me to know about the education now, especially for the child, and also because it relates with my future profession that I want to follow in the future. So I decided this topic, and for me, it's the thing that in the future I want to work.
Okay, thank you. So, my next question is, How has technology changed the way that children learn today versus, for example, 10 years ago?
Today the education now is very different than 10 years ago because, sorry, because 10 years ago the children learn more faster and also kept all their attention in a topic. So the children the children the children can develop more the things that they learn. And it, mm, currently the children spend in front of a screen without supervision of their parents. So it is a big problem in education in the start.
Okay, thank you. Tell me, what are the reasons you would like to be in the future a teacher?
Okay, the first reason is because I want to explain and also because I start learning English 3 years ago. So I create a connection with learning new idiom. So in the future, I choose this career because I want to explain at the children and also help their new language because it's very interesting new another language about it's very interesting new other language from the nature idiom.
Okay, thank you. Would you like to teach for kids, for adolescents, or for adults?
Okay, currently I'm going to after school children, and so I decided because I decide that I'm going to study with children because uh, it's very interesting and I think that I decide that I want to follow this career because I think plans in the future because now technology is a good tool that I can use for improving the knowledge with the children.
Okay, thank you. Do you think digital tools like iPads, tablets, smartphones, and educational applications improve the learning in children or just distract the students?
Okay, and now the electronic devices are good tools because help investigate things that, for example, I don't know. So the technology on the tables can give me this information. So for the education, um, for education and child development, it's um, it's a little dangerous because the children may see things that are not appropriate for the age. So it is very important that the children stay with an adult at the moment when the children use any electronic devices.
Okay, thank you. Uh-huh. The next question is, what role should teachers play in a classroom full of technology?
Okay, and the principal role of the teacher in a classroom is to control the things that the students do at the moment, and also the teacher. And another role is that the teacher create activities that the rest can can develop, and also can can develop their creativity, attention, and can share with the rest.
Okay, excellent, thank you. Tell me, should the schools replace physical books with digital books? Why or why not?
Okay, the school. I think that the school shouldn't replace digital books. Physical books for digital books, because it's a very important tool now. Have a bibliothèque in a school because the students can investigate more about any topic in the school. So um, I think that is not a good idea that should be replaced.
Okay, thank you. For you, can technology truly replace a teacher in the future?
Um, I think, in my opinion, the technology don't replace a teacher, because the teacher in a classroom or in a or in any moment is a guide, because the teacher is who explain the information that the rest need to know. So um, in the future could be better the artificial intelligence or the technology, and the teacher could use this for creating a fun and interactive way to do the class.
Okay, thank you. For you, what are the advantages of being a teacher?
Okay, the advantages, the first advantages for being a teacher is that you know sorry is that you know that is that you know that you have a good information of the rest that the children use in the future, or in any part, because the things that the children learn in a classroom is in a classroom are things that the are are things that in the future the children can applicate in any things that the children can put in practice all the things that they learn.
Okay, on the other side, what are the disadvantages of being a teacher?
I think that are not exist the disadvantages for being a teacher because the people that would like being a teacher is because uh, they know that they know that the things to do in the rest of their career. So I, in my opinion, I think that don't exist disadvantages for being a teacher.
Okay, thank you. And finally, tell me a reflection about your topic.
Okay, the reflection will be that you know the things that you are do now, and the size that take now is reflect all, all of the rest of your life. So you have to choose a career that you really like because you don't follow and study any career that you don't interest about it.
Okay, yes, that's all. Please say
Okay.
goodbye. Mhm.